14th part of when a doctor is obsessed with you and kidnapped you to keep you in his mansion. Author point of view. Jin dragged Taehang out of the room. Ta, Hang, let me talk to her. Jin, talk? You were hurting her. She had miscarriage because of your ill treatment. While speaking, he poked his finger on Taehang's chest. Taehang, no, Hank, I was careful. Jin, you made her cry and scream all day. You call it care? Don't be so selfish. Do not even see that it was you who caused this loss. Averting his gaze, he sat down. Ta, they are planning for divorce. I cannot leave her. Never. What do I do now? All this happened because of Jimin. Every time I heard her, there was only one reason. Him. Jin sighed and patted his shoulder. Jin, you need to win her heart again. She is very scared and hurt. Be a friend to her. Heal her wounds. Listen to her. And don't lose patience. He nodded. Taehang, you are right. We can plan a baby again. Jin shook his head. Jin, don't force her for this. Ta, I will not hang. Standing up, he went to his room where he left you. Taehang entered in room and felt impossible to take next breath. His heart constricted in his chest. Ta, no. On the king-sized bed, your figure was laying with your arm extended out and up. Walls formed around it. You had your wrist. Ta, Shan, he yelled while running to you. Ta, Jin Hang, climbing over, his hand shook before he touched you. Jin barged in and was shocked by the view. Jin, oh no. At that moment, his heart was buried under a heavy weight that he can never lift up. Ta, Jan, wake up. Jin hurriedly checked her pulse. Ta, Hank, what she did. Grabbing a piece of cloth on your wound. Jin, her pulse is low. We need to hurry. Bring her to emergency room. Followed by your parents, Jimin ran inside. The guards were injured, and the lounge was in disheveled state. Jimin, Jan, he went to your room and came out, yelling your name as they could not see you anywhere. Tam, your mother, my daughter, Jan. Jimin was hardly breathing. After seeing your room's condition, it was obvious what happened. His heart was bleeding, imagining how much more Taehong can hurt you. Your father, Jimin, please do something. He will kill my Yan. He fell on his knees. Jimin called Jin, but he did not pick. Jimin, I will find her. I will. He left the house. Jin had called other doctors. They saved your life. Ta, Yan. Doctor, let her rest. Ta, I will stay beside her. Please. He begged with teary eyes while holding your hand. They left him alone with you. Ta, we happily married. And what are we today? It seems like just yesterday we were an ideal couple, and now how we lost all that in a moment. Placing his head on your hand, he was crying. Hours passed and you gained consciousness. Jin pulled away Taehang. Jin, Yan, how are you feeling now? His heart ached, a blaming look in your eyes. Yan, why you saved me? Due to weakness, your voice was very low. Yan, let me die. Da, please don't say that. How can you? I am so sorry. But you will be fine soon. I will take care of you. I promise. You did not spare him a glance and closed your eyes. Jin, you should move to another city with Yan. Jimin is pulling some strings. He will not sit calmly. Taehang was staring in the air. Jin, I am talking to you. The even little wound used to make her cry, and now how did she manage to her own wrist? He asked, being zoned out. Taehang, how much I broke her that she does not even want to live. Jin patted his shoulder. Jin, she will forgive you, Taehyung. Her eyes were empty. I lost her. I lost the most precious girl, the girl I love. He cried while falling his head in his hands. His sobs were echoing in the lounge. Taehyung, I want to turn back the time, please. How do I undo all that? Jin felt miserable, being unable to help. At night, Taehyung brought soup for you. Taehyung, my princess will finish this and will recover quickly. Then we will visit many places and Jan, what is your plan? A sharp pang pierced in his heart when you looked at him. Your eyes were filled with many shards. Jan, will you do what you said earlier? Punish me? That I cannot even imagine. Placing the soup aside, he held your hand. Taehyung, no baby, no. I will never. Jan, I wonder what more is left. How far can you go? No matter how much you cry, tears will not stop flowing out. Your wet, shaky voice was hurting him. Taehyung, I know I did so wrong. I never realized that I cannot keep you by forcing you. You let out a tiring laugh, Jan. So what you want now? A new start? His eyes shone. Taehyung, we can do this. I will love you more than ever. Jan, from where should we start then? He confusedly saw you removing the blanket. Jan, let's do it. His eyes widened when your hand went to your Taehyung. Jan, Jan, what? Don't you want to me? He stopped you by grabbing your hand. No, Jan, Jan, why not now? When you did not stop that day, I was already scared and lonely. You engraved your name, claimed me without my. Your words were tightening a rope around his heart, Jan. Even before feeling I lost my little one, and you put the blame on my head, wanted to punish me. Shaking his head, he moved closer. Taehyung, please forgive me. I will get treated. Jan, I can forgive you, Taehyung, but I cannot forget all that. I will not be able to trust you like before. I cannot. Pulling back your hand, you were now crying. Taehyung, what do I do? Jan, let me go. But you cannot do this. Taehyung, I cannot. Jan, then just kill me. Or you should have let me die. He placed his hand on your lips. The touch was not rough, but you could not feel any warmth. Taehyung, I really love you, Jan. I really do. But my obsession ruined everything. Our beautiful relation. I lost it. He stood and was slowly leaving the room. Next morning, he drove you with away from his mansion. Jan, why you brought me here? You asked in fear. He chuckled. Taehyung, you are most scared of me. I am your husband. I was supposed to be your safest place, but Jan, are you now regretting? You were speaking weakly, but your wrist was better now. Taehyung, yes, I always regretted whenever I hurt you because I never wanted to give you even a single wound. Jan, is this another act of being nice? His hand reaching yours stopped. Taehyung, I cannot blame you for not trusting me. He stepped closer. Taehyung, I am giving up. Your eyes holding world's confusion and doubt. Ta, even after tearing your soul apart, I had this delusional hope that we will be back together. But you just took your life. If I have to live without you, then at least you stay alive, don't die. You blinked and tears slipped on your cheeks. You could not comprehend why you were crying. Jan, you are letting me go. An incomplete, sad smile made its way to his lips. Taehyung, just go, go far away. He held your hand. Taehyung, it's not a favor, but can you forgive me because I am letting you go? See, I am again selfish. You tightly clenched your jaws. Do not let out a sob. when his long fingers whipped your tears. The touch was warm. Jan, I can forgive you if you never come near me or hurt me. He shook his head. His eyes were also teary. Taehang, can I hug you? Your lips were sealed. He stepped closer and wrapped his arms around you. I love you, Jan. I really do. The hold was so soft and warm that you could not hold your sobs. Taehang, I am sorry for being a failure. Please forgive me. He was feeling you for the last time. The thought was crushing his heart. To be continued. Thanks for watching. It's almost the end. See you in next part and love you all.